Are you ready to hear a post-Halloween story? The most scary story you'll ever hear? Well, I'm about to tell you the scariest story. It's about the mysterious smell. You see, it all happened like beginning of October, end of September. I started giving this whiff a smell. It was like this sort of peace, this sort of unexplainably bad, sweet, sour, bittersweet smell. It was poignant. It got even more poignant by the days. Like, it smells like, did I leave meat out or something? Did I leave meat out? Did I buy some meat that I forgot that was around? And I smelled and I smelled and I smelled. And then I looked, I kept trying to throw out the trash. The smell wouldn't go away. There were flies everywhere. There was these flies. They weren't just gnats. They were like coming in different breeds. There was like rice gnats. They're like rice flies. There was like gnats, and there was like drain flies, and they were bigger than your average like gnat, like your average fruit fly. They're fungus flies. I smelled this weird smell. Like, I looked everywhere. And I have this instructor, she comes over to help me with my adult life, she comes over to help me with my adult life, right? And she comes over and she smells this, and it's like this poignant smell. It smells really bad. It smells like a dead body almost. But yeah, I wouldn't know what that smells like because I've never seen a dead body before. And not a dead human body, that is. Maybe a dead animal one, not a dead man, that's for sure. So I look around and I keep throwing out trash. It's like the middle of the night and I'm getting styes in my eyes. I'm getting pink eye. I look around. I am going to the cabinet, and when I go to the cabinet, there's a bunch of rice gnats under the span. So I start spraying at them, and they eventually all die. And I put a spider in my kitchen just to eat the remainder gnats. I go into my bathroom, I smell the bathroom, and I know where it is. Anyway, but I see drain flies coming out of that decrepit bathroom, and it's like really weird. These are huge flies. They're not huge, but they're pretty weird looking though, like giant gnats. Drain flies, all these different breeds of animals, all these different breeds of flies coming in my house. And I'm wondering why. Why all these different breeds of flies? I throw out the fruit, and it's basically the day. No. I go through the trash. Trash has really not that bad a smell. I look, it's pretty much the final day. And it's like the 29th of October. I look behind the fridge. There was nothing there. No dead rats, no dead roaches, no dead anything. Everything's there, I see things. There's nothing dead. Then I look at the refrigerator. It's Tuesday, you see. Tuesday. I decided to make tacos on Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I walk into the fridge. And when I go in that fridge, I get out my chorizo, my cheese, and cut some onions, just some lettuce. Basically, cook a good-ass taco. I try the taco later. Meat tastes kind of fishy. Don't know why. Just a little fish. Oops. Just tasting like a little bit of tuna. Fish is a less evolved creature. Anyway, I decided to throw out those tacos. And when I go back and the cheese was kind of soft. Cheese was really soft. I look around. I take the cheese up. I was like, this cheese is soft. Why is it so soft? So I get my instructor Kim to come over here. Okay. And she looks behind me. She goes, Kim opens the fridge, and she touches the butter too. Butter is soft also. It seems like all the dairy and all the meat have basically melted for whatever reason. And as it turns out, I smell the fridge. That's where the smell's coming from. The smell is coming from the fridge. The fridge has only 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That is not suitable. That is not suitable for a fridge. Not at all. Not at all. So I decided to clean up the fridge. We decided to clean up the fridge. Go in the fridge and I take out all the meat. I'm in complete denial that the meat is bad. I spent like $70 on this food. Like 2 days before. I'm like low on funds, man. Low on funds. I take out the chicken. I take out the patties. And they smell so bad. They're so obviously rotten. The patties, they're like oxidized. And they have this little spore on them. Throw it out. The chicken has this sort of brown liquid around it. Smells awful. Throw it out. Throw the cheese out. I throw the milk out. The milk, man. The milk was fucking warm, man. I tried it on my blueberry. And it tasted warm. I accepted it, but it wasn't acceptable. It tasted awful. It made tummy hurt. I tried making a Grimace shake, okay? And it tasted a bit off. Like worse than an actual Grimace shake would taste. It was disgusting. But I accepted it. Anyway, we decided to throw out all the dairy, all the meat, and the vegetables in the trash. Now I have no more food. I have frozen food. I have non-perishables, but I have perishables. That's it. Broke as fuck. No food. And broken fridge. So I go to the landlord and I decide to put an invoice in for the landlord. The landlord comes over sooner or later, locks the top lock, but fixes my fridge. He fixes my fridge, and now it's cold. It's super cold, and thank God it's super cold. I love it. So I have to turn down the thing. You know what else was disgusting? My water was warm. Why is my water so warm? Holy shit! The water is warm as hell. And that pretty much about wraps it up. So next time, if your food is a bit warm, if you smell this pungent smell coming from your fridge, get someone to fix that shit or do it yourself. Because there might be a Freon leak. Who knows?